this is your comfort zone. So going back to your phone, seeing which friend of yours has written what, or if anybody has replied to something that you had put forward, is a basic human psychology. It is for you to stay at ease. That's your comfort zone. Your friends are there, you're at work, you're getting bored. Toastmasters, comfort zone, coming to this meeting, the fellowships, meeting even post meetings. That's because that's our comfort circle and that is our habit. It becomes our habit. And then comes the next level. So you need to excel. We ruminate to make this better, right? And then when it gets as good as it gets, we look at the next level. So what I wanted to say is that habits often graduate into addictions. Hear me out. Every habit is good. Every habit is good because you are getting better in the thing that you are doing as a habit. It is good. The word habit is good. It is you to choose the habit. We are here with that. Now when you have this habit, for example, I love binge watching. I had watched this series called House of Cards, which I forgot to have my lunch and my dinner for 2 days, and I completed the series. That's a good habit. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I was watching TV. Right? That's an addiction. That is the addiction. So addiction is when you want to do that thing over and over again so that your mind gets at peace, and then when it gets at peace, it arrives your brain, your body, your nerves into that la-la land where you'll have horses with wings and you'll be floating with them. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and Prerna, dear guest, and I will be sharing with you why addictions are good and how we can manage that. Every addiction is good. So the usefulness of addictions or habits. So I hope you understand the grey line, the thin line between a habit and an addiction. They are both good things. Then why do we say that we have bad habits, we have bad addictions? Any thoughts?
If bad habits are something that hinders in our day-to-day activities.
So, but again, that means I would be contradicting myself saying that habits are good. Now, you are correct there. What we are missing out is we are doing something as a habit. So, what we need to do is we have to train our minds to get used to something which is useful to us. Many of you will say you hate driving. That would be a bad habit, bad addiction if you see somebody having that addiction probably, because you hate driving. But I love driving. I have driven even with a temperature of 104 all alone because I love driving. And then when I parked the car, I fainted. But I did drive for 4 hours. That's my addiction. That's my habit. That's where my mind was at peace. That's why I did not feel sick. So what you choose to make your habit is very important. I consciously choose to make talking my habit. But again, it's a conscious decision of what I talk about and to whom and where, not why. This is as good as it gets, guys, and it's on you to make it as good as it gets. You should ruminate on what you should get going on, what you should think of getting addicted to. Now, I've talked to you certain funny addictions. How many of you do this or some kind of fidgeting with your hands, something like this? I have seen many married people, whatever kudos they have, and the proof of marriage, like the wedding ring, they will go like this, like this, like this. That's a kind of a habit in between bad addiction and good addiction, because it's like you are transferring your nervousness here. This is also a habit, and according to me, this is a bad habit. But to you, it's a good habit. It's not harming me anyways, right? So good and bad, two perspective differs from person to person. But when you choose the wrong things which are socially not so acceptable, which are hurting you, forget socially, whatever is hurting you. If I have a bad knee and I have a habit of doing a marathon, then it's a very bad addiction. Agree?
Yeah.
So this is what I wanted to share, that if you want to go to La La Land with the horses with wings, because you seriously can have those dreams, and I have very visualistic dreams when I dream about them, I'm sure you should consciously choose your habits and addictions. With that, I will hand it over to the Toastmaster of the day.